Okay, so here we are in Moab. We're at. We camped out last night. I did not shoot any YouTube footage yesterday because honestly, we just wanted to hang out. So this is the start of the YouTube video of us in Moab for, I don't know, about a week. Let's have fun. We had this amazing sunrise here, and maybe I'll insert some footage here, some photos and stuff, but we're gonna probably cook breakfast, pack up camp, and then I guess head to the next destination of a week of overlanding, if that even counts as overlanding. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so here's our view. It is, Dustin's right there pooping, and then there's apparently like a dead person's memorial right there. We feel really bad, but it is what it is. So here's our view. Really, truly incredible stuff. There's some people over there that hiked in this morning for Instagram or whatever, but this is a really good spot. I understand. I am just really happy with how this is turning out. Also, here's camp. We got our vehicles. I got my Tacoma with the Tough Stuff tent. Charlie has her 4Runner, which is now lifted with the Inspired Overland. Dustin has this rented Jeep Gladiator. Our buddy Co is with us. Co is in a rented Ford Escape with front wheel drive, and he made it almost all the way up here, which is impressive because that thing has like 2 inches of ground clearance. But he ended up having to park, and we moved his stuff into the Gladiator, and he hiked up. So I think we should probably just cook some breakfast. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, packing up camp, getting out of here. Gonna go do some trails. Let's go.
Dusty trails.
Dusty trails. You ready, Co?
Ready.
Let's do it. Just doing some light rock crawling, listening to Prince because that's what you do. Having a good time. I aired down 10 PSI. I'm actually running 25 right now, which is pretty high, but it's making a world of difference. Charlie's scoping out the next obstacle. Dustin and Co are in the back. Yeah. This, by the way, is a rental. Slow drop. Nice. Haha. Dustin has the distinct advantage of having a Gladiator and no weight in the back, so it's going really easy for him. Cool. So far, we're taking a side road that we saw earlier yesterday. We're going to see where it goes. It's just a dirt road that brings us into Dead Horse Canyon State Park. It's a little loose, so we're not sure about Co's little hatchback SUV, but we'll see what happens. This is pretty fun so far.
There are rocks up here that might produce a little bit of an obstacle. I will go forward a bit and see if but there's also space that we can turn around right here.
Sounds like there might be some obstacles for the Ford Escape to have to do. We will see though. Let's keep it going. Ooh. 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 Let's see it. So I was backing up and I wasn't paying attention because I was going really fast and I hit that shrub. Well, it'll buff out. It's not a big deal. Co is doing this in that little Escape Eco thing, and I'm so into it. No, it's a Ford EcoSport. That's what it is. Holy cow. Mad respect. I wish I had my GTI to do this with. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They go off the ground.
All right, honey, I got you now. She just said Co did it better, which honestly, kind of true. Okay, hold on. Let me go get my rig. This is a gorgeous day. I'm having a ton of fun. We're doing great. This is what I
want to get one of these little things and like actually taking it off-roading because that thing's doing well.
Yeah, it makes me want to buy the Subaru Baja and then lift it and make the Nano Lander. I am going to do that, by the way. I found one for
take it off-roading.
I found one for really cheap, but not cheap enough for me to own 2 vehicles, so not going to happen. I should probably look where I'm going. So we got to get that car down over this, which really isn't that bad. It looks more extreme than it actually is. All right, Co, whenever you're ready, just take it extra slow. If you go passenger side a little bit more, passenger. All right, slow, slow, slow. Good, you're doing great. Driver, slow, slow, slow. Driver side. Oh my God, wheels up. Holy cow. Okay, the decision hath been madeth. We are gonna go to Moab Brewery. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. That's fine, it's fine. Maybe they have mimosas and brunch. It was terrible. Okay, we're doing Schaefer Trail because it's fun. We're gonna do switchbacks, Moab up, exit through Canyonlands, drive up the switchbacks is the best way to do it. It's gonna be a good time. Dustin, you ready? All right, let's go. Also, our friend Co, he's doing a 4x4 Jeep tour, a guided tour, and we're gonna try and troll the tour a little bit because that's the kind of people we are. Let's get going. And by troll the tour, I mean we're gonna try and find it and maybe follow and join the tour without letting them know. This won't open. That's freaking me out. All right, we're up here at some pull-off thing on Schaefer. It's pretty cool. This should look familiar from my last Utah video because it's the exact same place. But if you like a place, go back to it. Okay, so we're doing this trail, and my tailgate latch broke. It's the electric automatic key fob one that I got from Running for Tacos. It's their brand, so it's either jammed from sand or something, and I need to take the tailgate apart when we get back to camp to fix it. So we'll see what happens. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to contact Running for Tacos and beg if they'll cover it under warranty. It is over a year old. Or I'll just get a new one. It wasn't cheap though. It's like almost 200 bucks, I think. So either way, that's gonna be a pain. What a great view. We're just hanging out for a minute before we hit the switchbacks.
Surely we couldn't have beat them even to the switchbacks.
I mean, it's possible. I have no idea. We still haven't seen Co's party, so we have no idea where they are. Maybe they're taking their sweet time, or maybe they went the other way than what we thought, and they're behind us. We have no idea. What I do know is I'm having fun. This is a gorgeous view. Oh man, look at that. This is so cool. I love this trail. There's Dustin. All right, I think we're gonna get moving here in a second. There's a guy biking up this. That guy's crazy. All right, made it to the Canyonlands Visitor Center. I'm gonna recharge a battery, and I think we're gonna head to camp. Okay, so we have found camp along Mineral Bottom Road. Charlie's got everything set up already. I switched spots like 14 times, so I haven't even come close yet. I do have the solar running, but there's not enough sun to really do anything, so that's kind of a bummer. Okay, so we're having a hell of a time right now. My tailgate latch, the automatic one that I installed, broke. So I had to fix that. Insert vertical video footage here. So one of the things that the Tacoma desperately needs to come with stock is an automatic tailgate latch. I bought the Running for Tacos one, and it is superb. I love this thing. It's just a mechanical electronic device that when you use your key fob to lock and unlock, this little piston thing here locks and unlocks it. Now, if you're on really bumpy trails, what happened was the trail was so bumpy, it broke the tailgate latch, like the automatic thing. I was like, what's going on? So we got to camp tonight, and I figured I'd take my mountain hatch off, and this little piece right here had loosened up and popped off. So it was locking and unlocking, but it wasn't actually moving. So if that happens to you, check this first. There's a little screw in here that is loose. That might be the issue. Running for Tacos, maybe it's something to look into for like a version 3.0. Just a heads up, but I love this product. You guys make awesome stuff. And now my mountain hatch, the corner of it snapped. I don't know when that happened, but it's a bit of a bummer. It's all part of off-roading, I guess. Well, we're missing the sunset, which is fine. Looks incredible, but the foreground not really existent. I guess I could have walked over there, but there's just a road over there. It's okay though. We don't need to catch all of them. We had stuff to do, but yeah, glad we're at camp. Gonna make it an early night tonight and rest up. All right, we're having a bit of a night because nothing's working. My EcoFlow, this one's working just fine. This EcoFlow wasn't charging correctly, and it's taking forever. The only thing that it's actually getting charged from is if I run it off the battery in the car, which means I'm running the vehicle to get it up to a charge enough to run the fridge for the night. This was putting power out to it, but it wasn't picking up. It was running for like an hour and it only went up 2%, so something's wrong. I think what I'm gonna have to do is run this battery back there, run my CPAP and my fridge off of this battery because it's actually working. It's a pain though. For dinner, we've got leftover steak inside of some tortillas and some cheese. It should be pretty good. I'm not that hungry, so this will be honestly more food than I need.
Oh yeah, here's the other one.
Oh, no wonder. The light's on.
So I was trying to sleep in, but I had to get up a little early because this little battery right here has been having nothing but charging issues, and it died last night and the Dominic ran out of power. So I had to get up and plug it into the big battery, but we're working now. Everything is up and running. It's a little windy. I don't like that, but I'm making coffee.
Reservoir and heavy runoff from snowmelt. In effect until further notice. What? Flooding caused by increased releases from Lickfee Reservoir in addition to heavy runoff due to snowmelt is expected.
So I'm listening to the NOAA weather, and it was windy last night, but I don't think it was too windy. I think it was like 24 miles per hour was the heaviest gust. So this is always something I like to do because I don't always have service, and this is reason number 500 that ham radio is great.
Impacts. Flooding of rivers.
Okay, so we are going to, what is it called, honey? King's Landing something something? I'm sorry if I just ruined your audio. Long King? Long Canyon. Okay. OHV something something. And check out the view. It's kind of stunning. So, pretty happy about this. Dustin and Co. decided to go climb today, we think. We're gonna meet up later, which is fine. If they're not super into the off-road driving and stuff, that's totally cool. I get it. What's that, honey? Okay. Yeah, so this is pretty sweet. I'm excited to do this little trail. Who knows if there's camping at the end, but that would be something that's worth noting. But this is so far really freaking pretty. Wow, look, you can see I think that's the Needles District. I don't know what it is, but it's way the hell out there. So let me show you. That, all the way out there. There, you can see, it's pretty cool. So, not too shabby. Okay, we're at that ultra iconic this thing here. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna shoot some vids for Charlie and myself. Just getting some photos because this is a cool spot. It's really sandy, so we're sliding a little bit. All right, I should probably pay attention to this part of the drive. I'm gonna put you away for a second. We're airing up now, using the twin. It's pretty sweet. We can air up both of our vehicles in the time it took to air up one of my tires with that old compressor. So we know Dustin and Co. went to climb, and we were driving back. We knew the area they were going to be at, and guess what? There they are. We just got to find out where, because if they're doing a multi-pitch climb, they're up there somewhere. We just gotta find him. Climbing's.
How you doing? No, awesome.
How is it?
Yep.
Sick. Mm-hmm. Good stuff. So if anyone's wondering, like, oh, we made like carnitas at camp, oh, we went to Costco and bought the pre-bought stuff. It's pretty good. It's in the pre-made section. Okay, so we're here in Arches National Park. We came in after the visitor center was like closed, and we're just gonna do a quick tour around until sunset and then head to camp and probably pass out. We all need the sleep. Let's enjoy the drive. We're gonna cruise around a bit, so enjoy the B-roll. I'm not gonna record audio. Okay, well, there's Delicate Arch and millions of people. We didn't feel like hiking up there because it is really pretty, especially right now, but still, it's a long hike to get up there. Yeah. Insert obligatory coffee pour over footage. Yeah, we slept last night, slept pretty well. Here's our campsite. I'm charging the EcoFlow battery. It's down to 13%. I got this 100-watt panel. So as soon as the shadow's off the panel, it should start to charge pretty well. It'll take like 7 hours, full sunlight. Just made camp coffee for Charlie and I gotta say, for as expensive as this was, this stupid little thing, the Dometic water jug and the tap, this thing is incredible. It just works, and it works really, really well. I haven't had to charge it yet all trip. What's cool is you tap it twice, it starts pouring water, tap it once, it stops, but it has an automatic cutoff, so you can just put your 1 liter Nalgene underneath, run it, and it'll stop automatically. It's pretty sweet. Okay, so here's the sit rep.
It's gonna be a minute. There's a lot of traffic.
We are going to Moonscape Overlook in Hanksville. We're not gonna do any more trails in Moab. Charlie has some fluid maybe leaking out of her something boot, SBC, CVT. I'm blanking right now because I'm low blood sugar. But we're just gonna not do hard trails, just do some gravel, get to that spot and hang out for the day or two, and then we're gonna come back. It's gonna be awesome. So a little bit of more background. We woke up this morning from camp, and when Charlie was airing up for to get back on the road, we noticed that, she noticed that there was a little bit of oil or grease or something right up under where her CV boot is. So she's a little freaked out, understandably so. She doesn't want to do a trail today that would possibly cause more to leak. I hope it was just a one-time thing. We hit a bump pretty hard last night in the dark, but we don't know. So we're just gonna kind of limp along to Hanksville, see what happens, check it again later, see if any more came out, and cross our fingers it was a one-time thing. If it is okay, then we can come back to Moab. We have to come back out this way anyway for the rest of the trip. So it's not a huge deal, but now we're just gonna kind of enjoy the ride. I think it's about 2 hours to get to our destination. We're gonna hang out the rest of the day, just kind of a chill, relaxing day. I need to shower and poop, and it's gonna be a good time, actually. I'm really excited for this. I've always wanted to see. So yeah, let's go. We have arrived. Here we are. We made it to the entrance to this place called The Thing of the place we're going to. And we're gonna probably have to air down pretty soon here to get to where we're going. Hi, honey.
Hi.
You ready?
Yeah.
When?
It's actually all really easy. Good to go.
Cool.
My hair is disgusting. It feels like I've used like a nasty dry shampoo in it.
Do we need to air down yet, or what do you thinking?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do
Okay.
a little 80.
Sweet, I'm gonna do the same then. I'm gonna bring my tires down so that we don't get so bumpy, and we'll be good to go. So we have arrived at overlooking or something, and the winds are intense. It's like 30-mile-per-hour gusts. It's supposed to die down in a couple hours, but it's still annoying that we have to deal with it. So we're gonna see what happens. So we have decided it's too windy to actually do much of anything right now except just hang out and have some claws. That's what we're gonna do. This is beautiful though. Even crappy iPhone footage looks epic. How's that seltzer? Cheersies. There's nothing else to do except drink seltzers at. It is a sock. Alright, let's take a look here. So her CV boot might have been dripping something, but it actually looks like it's good. I don't see any more drippage.
It might have been from a ball joint underneath.
Might have been that one-time thing.
Well,
These Falcon Wild Peaks. I should probably move. I'm in danger. Oh, it's kind of going left. That way. Oh no, it's coming right for us. Yep, that's it. It's hitting me. Okay, so it's hit us. It's right there. Like, that's it. The storm is right there. We have been getting nuked by this storm, so that's fun. The wind is dying down just a little bit, so I feel like it's safe to put my panel. This is a Renogy flexible 100-watt panel. It's okay. Obviously, you're never going to get 100 watts out of one of these panels. You get like 70 or 80, but let me show you what's running out here. So I'm running the panel. Oh, never mind. I just talked about the wind and it's not good. So I'm running the panel inside the door jamb. It's not ideal, but it works. Into the battery, and it's plugged in, it's charging, it's working okay. It's just offsetting what the fridge is using, which is okay. It's doing okay. Okay, so we've had moments of sunshine without sandstorms, and now it's just more sandstorm. So all that's coming our way. This is not fun. I'm not enjoying this. That car over there looks super built out. That's cool. So I guess we're just gonna sit in our cars and wait for this to roll over again. So that's the type of stuff we're dealing with today. It's just a lot of wind. Lots and lots of wind. So, you know, I'm not super psyched on it. Oh God, it's still hitting. Not gonna lie, this might be one of those nights where I either sleep in the truck seat like this back, or I seal up the entire windows on the rooftop tent and hope I don't suffocate in my own carbon dioxide. Because this is gonna be brutal if this is all night. It was supposed to end over an hour ago, and it just isn't. So we're just sitting here hanging out in the car. Co is in his car. Dustin's in the passenger seat of his car. I'm in mine. Charlie's in hers. The only way we have to hang out with each other is on our GMRS radios. We're just talking to each other every once in a while. This is gnarly. This is truly crazy. Look at that Forerunner though. That thing's built out and sick. I want one. Just kidding. I love you, Tacoma. I love you so much. I, though, have the best position of anybody here in their vehicles. I can't sleep in my vehicle, so that's a bit of a bummer. But I do have the fridge in here, and I can stay hydrated and refreshed. If I can kick my seat back, I might sleep in the car tonight if the wind doesn't get better, because rooftop tents are not super fun in the wind. Charlie's just dancing right now. Do you remember in the last scene in Twister when they survived the F5 and all the families and people are coming out? Anyway, all the families and people are coming out of the storm shelter surviving, and they're all like happy. That's what it feels like. We're all getting out of our cars now. It calmed down. It feels amazing now. Like the temperature's perfect.
See, even the bug's out.
Even the bug's out. The bug's fine.
You made it.
The whole time I was just thinking of that TikTok where the sunflower is in the tornado or the hurricane, and they time the music to Earth Song by Michael Jackson. It's just that. I don't know.
I don't remember her song.
Wow, look at
Yeah.
that.
It's a proper sunset, which we have about an hour and 20 minutes left till. We got to cook dinner at some point too, but I don't want to necessarily cook anything if it's super windy out.
I'm hoping that'll be like one of the last
Yeah.
dishes.
Are y'all hungry?
I just had a lot of hot Cheetos, but yeah,
Can eat whenever.
I could eat.
We know what happens when you eat a whole bag of hot Cheetos.
I've already forgotten.
Pain.
I have Tums.
Diarrhea.
Brilliance just happened, and Dustin was tired of having sand in his eyes, so he took his dollar store sunglasses, some Gorilla Tape, and a knife, and did this. Real man of genius!
Engineer.
Is it working?
I don't know. There's no sand blowing yet.
Well, or you just don't notice.
Hold on.
You missed yourself. Where are you? Oh, far.
All right. You're like, I need some tape, but I don't want to use the good Gorilla Tape.
Well, you gave me the Gorilla Tape.
I want you to use the
You
Gorilla
give me
Tape.
something crappy, I'll
it's
use
the
it.
best stuff. Look at that. Your eyes are protected.
And then I just pull this down to here. And I think that'll...
Take that, Jolbo. Suck it.
Yeah.
Okay, nope. I'm in Birkenstocks. And it's windy as hell. And I have no grip. I already fell on the way down. Let's get out of here. Whew. She's steep. I have no grip. Someone's camp table flew off over there. I have like a pound of gravel in my shoes. Okay, so sun has set. We're basically in blue hour. The winds are sort of calm. I think we shot some good stuff for sunset, as good as it got. Might be time to set up the tent and get ready for bed, even though we're not going to go to bed for a while. Yeah. All right, so what's your goal here?
So my sea level climbs to about that much, so I'm using the incline to make it as level as possible.
That's brilliant. That's truly smart. It looks dumb, but in theory, it'll work great.
Best part is, I don't have to hop into the car on the other side anymore either.
Brilliant. There was a bunch of poo here, so I built a little memorial for the poo so I don't step in it when I get out of my tent in the morning. A+ thinking. Ugh, so nasty. We're hanging out under the tent. Charlie's got her foot up. It's a pretty good shelter. Could be worse. It's 9:30 and everybody has decided to go to bed because it's just so windy that there's no point in staying up. But we're gonna get up early, I think, and try and shoot Astro. Hopefully the Milky Way will be out. So that'll be at like 4 o'clock. It's actually really comfy in the tent with the wind. The hard shell back here is doing a great job of blocking. I have all the windows closed, which I think I'm gonna have to change because it's gonna be a sweat box in here, but the main ways that the wind is going I have closed off. So I'm gonna try and get some sleep, wake up early, and shoot some astrophotography. We'll see in the morning, or I'll sleep in and you'll see me then. Okay, good night. Oh god, the influencers are out. So this tent did really well in high winds. Like, the winds were so high that the base was actually like coming up and rattling in the middle of the night, kicking my feet up. So it was pretty intense winds. I'm trying not to wake Charlie up because I'm sure she's trying to sleep. But the drones are so loud that it doesn't really matter. So, woke up from a really windy night and had a little sip of coffee and immediately had to take a shit. So I took my Reliant bucket, shoved it in here, did my business while people flew drones over there. Because why wouldn't they? There's like photographers lined up everywhere. And I'm like, it's not gonna be a good sunrise, so I'm just gonna poop instead. So my battery went down to 1% last night because of my CPAP, so I put the panel out this morning before it gets windy, running it in to the truck. And here it is charging the EcoFlow. I'm only getting 18 watts though. I guess that's fine because the angle of the sun isn't perfect, but I wish I was getting more power off of this thing. It's a 100-watt panel. I don't know if something's wrong or if that's just how it is when the sun isn't like literally directly on it.
It is. You get the whole
Yeah, I knew to expect like 70 watts at best, but lately I've just been getting like 10 to
also,
30.
if it has any dust on it, it covers the cells.
I wiped it off this morning, so we'll see. I just hope it didn't crack something when it flew off the other day. I'm not really that concerned. Either way, it's cool.
Do Long Dong silver, like the little spire, and then do the Mars Desert Research Station today with like the little hills that are all pretty colors, and then might go back to Moab. We are gonna try to hit Factory Butte and see if we can camp near there, shoot some astro, and then head back to Moab because Moab is on our way home for Friday night and Saturday night.
Sweet, let's do it. Okay, so that seems like a good plan. Let's go. That's the goal. Am I pointing to it? I don't even know. That big thing over there. Dustin needs to stop and do something with his rented Jeep. And honestly, I think it's something that every single person should do with any rented vehicle. So we need to get set up here so we can allow him this opportunity. Stand by. I'm just gonna keep filming and we're gonna see what happens. This is great. True overlandering at its finest. I can't record a single clip without a bunch of radio chatter, but hey, that's just how it goes. A lot of the dirt compacted in my shoe and made like an improved arch support, so that's pretty cool. Okay, we made the Mars Desert Research Station. It looks like a big dome with a bunch of plastic wrap. Okay, so we're at a spot that you've probably seen a million times on Instagram, and I I'm not going to film much of it, not for the sake of gatekeeping or anything, but I think you owe it to yourselves to come out here. It's really cool. I'll give you a quick peek. I'm gonna go shoot some photos. So the wind out here is absolutely punishing, and there's no shelter. We found a couple spots that'd be really, really cool to camp at, except the wind is just awful. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm so covered in sand. We might have to find a spot by Factory Butte, which is what we're gonna do anyway. I have no idea, but this is a really cool area that I wanna come to again. Whoa. Charlie's currently trying to decide if she can do this or not. It looks really easy. The wind is intense though. Like, it's not a good combination. She's getting absolutely hammered right now. So, like, no exaggeration, the wind is insane. I couldn't even open my door. It was pushing so hard. So it's not something to be messed with, that's for sure. Okay, so we're trying to decide what we're gonna do for camp, because Factory Butte just not finding a spot that's gonna be in any way sheltered from the wind. Do we go back to that other spot that we were just at? Do we go to, we have no idea. So we're gonna try and figure it out. I don't wanna sleep in the car, that's gonna be miserable. Look at that balanced rock looking thing. Check that out.
They would be looking down on us right now like peasants.
I should probably pay attention to driving instead of this balanced rock. But it's really cool. Look at that thing. Well, we found this area. It seems okay. Really, the only priority is getting out of the wind. If we can find a flat spot, that's even better. But right now we're just trying to find anything away from the wind. So I'm gonna see what's over here, because it looks potentially promising. Let's see what we got. This looks sort of promising, like better than nothing. I bet we could find some flatness. So that was a no. We're gonna go back down here and hope for the best. All right, so we're leaving. It wasn't gonna work out for camping here with the wind, so we're gonna backtrack to a different location and hope that it works out, because the wind is supposed to die around 9. So we're trying to find a different campsite and hope that the wind dies down around 9. We hope that it does. So we made it to where we might end up camping for the night. The wind is it's not great. It's not terrible, but it's not great. So we're gonna hang out here for a while, maybe cook some dinner, and then make a decision based on the wind when bedtime comes to see what we're gonna do. This is like kind of a pre-established area for camping because there's this big fire pit here, although the wind here is no better. Look at all these incredible formations though. Great for landscape photography. So we've got our temporary base station set up. We're gonna try and cook some dinner using all these pieces as a shelter to make some fire chicken, and we'll hope that it works from there. So we're using my Ignik Fire Can Deluxe, which you can cook on. We wrap some chicken in foil, put a foil topper, and then this lid to weigh it down. So it's gonna be a whole cook chamber. This is kind of like having an oven. Hopefully it doesn't burn it. Hopefully it comes out okay. We'll see though. We're making chicken tacos tonight. And then after this, I'm making steak. So since we're camping near the Mars Desert Research Center, we see these people in a side-by-side walking around with they literally have like what looks like spacesuits on. It's weird because it's weird. Oh, they're driving away now. It's okay, babe. What were they doing? Like, they literally had spacesuits on and they were like taking samples, and here we are binge drinking White Claws. And we definitely contaminated their science experiment, but this is a campsite, as you can tell by the fire pit right there. So Charlie's White Claw got too cold in the Dometic, so we're warming it up. The problem is, it's gonna be too hot to handle.
White hot claw. You gotta angle here and here. Even a little bit of hamstring when you go forward. That's how you wipe on a squatty potty.
We should get a squatty potty, a backcountry squatty potty. So we woke up and missed most of sunrise because we were tired. And it was the colors were insane. I slept through them, but they were insane.
Mom was insane.
My mom was insane. This tent was very loud in the wind because the wind actually picked up instead of died down. So that wasn't fun. I didn't sleep much. So top tip, I need to charge my battery because it's low. So I'm running my car to charge the battery a bit, but also I want to take a shower with some wipes. And so I put the heat on high, put the defroster on, stuck my wipes up there so that way they'll be warm because it's cold out. It's in like the 40s or 50s right now. It's freaking cold. So yeah, I'm gonna do that and then we're gonna pack up camp. Hey, camp is packed up. We're just kind of hanging out, figuring out what we're gonna do for the day. We saw some astronauts. That was pretty cool. This is a great spot. I can't wait to come back. We will for sure come back because there's so much more we have to explore here. There's just miles of these hills. Pretty cool. Goodbye, campsite. You have been wonderful. We are going to move on. We will be back to you, though. This is a cool spot. Really liked it. Just didn't like the wind. My tent last night was rocking. I actually had to use the gas strut locks to prevent the back from collapsing. I don't think it would have, but it was nice to be safe. All right, looks like we're moving out. Last night was actually pretty rough. It was just the wind is punishing, so it wasn't super fun. I didn't record a lot of stuff just because it was brutal to do anything. Even cooking was miserable. All right, let's go. All right, off to Moab we go. God, look at those mountains. Sorry for all the out the window B-roll. I just literally can't be bothered to run out and set up a tripod and get shots of us driving past it, running back out and getting it again. It's just too much effort for YouTube. Maybe that's why I don't have a billion followers, but too lazy. We are at another campsite for the night. We are down the, what's it called?
Green River.
On the Green River. Mineral Bottom switchbacks. We are here, it's just me and Charlie. Say hi. So Dustin and Co decided that they were going to go canyoneering. I'm just kidding, canyoneering sounds actually pretty fun. But they decided they were gonna go do that. Dustin might meet us down here tonight. Co's gonna stay at the hotel that he was at last night. So they might meet us here. Well, Dustin might. We just have an issue getting cell service to send him our GPS. Neither of us has a WeBoost or a Garmin InReach, which honestly at this point, maybe it's worth getting an InReach, even though I don't really need it. Maybe. But yeah, so we're here. It's super fun. I hope that Dustin can find his way down. I have one of my handheld radios, so if he does get down here within line of sight, we can absolutely guide him. But until then, we're just gonna drink claws and, I don't know, just hang out. Honey, are you hungry? About to be hungry. Okay, we should probably make some dinner soon then. Well, we're trying to cook dinner, and the wind is so miserable yet again. It's just blowing sand all over our food. So we're making chicken fajitas with a side of kidney stones. Fajitas. I hate this wind. Okay, so we've covered the fajitas in foil, 1, to help in the cooking process, and 2, to keep the sand out. It's not really, the wind is too fucking stupid though. Chicken tacos, honey, what do you think? Cool, so thanks Costco for the chicken fajita taco things. I'm gonna eat before I get sand everywhere from the wind. Pretty. So Charlie dropped a piece of fruit snack, and in my quest for knowledge, I accidentally dropped a cashew in front of an ant, and now they're swarming it, and we're just learning about how ants collect food. Very interesting stuff, and the wind is still kind of bad.
Dude, he's like so fucking confused right now.
So Charlie is watching TV basically with these ants. She's taking a time lapse. What do you think so far?
I mean, that one has gone now about 2.5 feet. They're carrying it. This one, they're dismantling it first. And then I reckon as soon as it becomes small enough, they'll probably carry it.
Yeah.
They better hurry because it's windy and nightfall is coming.
Okay, so we need to level the truck out. And we had this natural leveling block here, but we needed to get my other tire up. So Charlie just single stacked these leveling blocks, which isn't supposed to be possible, but we did it anyway. Good job, honey. Thank you.
Four-wheel drive is for him. Is that an RV?
It is an RV. That's impressive. Dustin made it. The sunset's going to be beautiful. I don't think I'm going to shoot, though. I don't have any good foreground, and it's just sometimes you just got to enjoy the moment. And that's what we're going to do. That is super pretty. Look at that. What a great view. Cannot complain. This is the night that we needed. We got camp set up pretty early. We got here super early. We've just been hanging out. I showered, Charlie showered. We had a really good dinner. Dustin's here now. We're gonna relax. I wish you made it out tonight, but it's all good, dude. I understand. But yeah, we're just gonna enjoy this cool little campfire. Watch as the sun continues to go down, and probably shoot some astro later on. If we can manage to wake up on time. That's always the issue.
Well, no, it's that I wake up.
We are currently doing Gemini bridges. It is Charlie in the front, Dustin in the middle. Co is here doing Gemini bridges in the Ford EcoSport, and I gotta say, I am quite impressed by what that little thing can do. So far he's had no issues in the EcoSport. Little front wheel drive thing. It's hilarious seeing these like super expensive built out vehicles pass us, and then they see it in the middle of our pack, a Ford EcoSport. Ford, I think you should sponsor Co. I think he could be the next big off-road driver. Don't even build it out, just have a stock EcoSport and see what that thing can do. So far, I'm wildly impressed. All right, the EcoSport is going. Just gun. All right, no damage. Slow. Look at this thing. Unstoppable. Almost unstoppable. Literally unstoppable.
Why do we need off-road vehicles?
Yeah, you're doing awesome. Just take it slow like that each time. Plenty of clearance there. This one coming up, take it extra slow. Slow, slow, slow. Good, good, good. Slow, slow, slow. Nailed it. That was perfect. You're good. All right, slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow. Nailed it. code. That was masterful. Masterful indeed. Co left some rubber, but that's okay.
It's fine. I barely felt the bump. Okay.
Straighten out.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Turn passenger.
Turn passenger. Passenger, passenger, go slow. There you go. You're doing great. You're doing great. Yeah, you got it. Passenger more. Passenger, passenger, passenger. Passenger. Nailed it. Nailed it. Yep, doing awesome. Keep going. Passenger. Stop, 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 stop. We want to make sure you got traction.
Yeah, let's just wait and see. So he needs, instead of gunning it, he just needs to ease it.
Just give it easy throttle. Easy throttle. That's it. Yep. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
So maybe, yeah, try going back.
So go back just a little bit, and then you're going to want to give it some momentum to get up.
Straight when it goes back.
And then go straight when you do it. Stop, stop, stop. Back up a little bit more. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Back, 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 back.
Yeah, back more. Stop.
Stop, 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 stop. All right, from
Hit
here
it.
you're going to have your momentum and just hit it.
Go.
You got to go faster than that from the get-go. So back it up some more.
If he's gonna throttle it. Okay,
Stop, stop, stop. All right, now just punch it.
There you go.
Good, 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 good. Keep it going. Keep that momentum up. Keep that momentum up. Go, 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 go. All right, now take this part slow, slow. Nailed it. That's awesome, man. Keep it going. Beautiful. All right, now park up behind Charlie. He left a little bit of rubber behind, but it's fine.
You gotta show the pooter.
That is it. The trip is over. It was fun. It did not last long enough. We're just airing up the trucks right now. Dustin and Co went to find a vault toilet because they didn't want to poop in a bucket, which is understandable. I'm just gonna say goodbye at this point. It was really, really fun. What was the best off-road vehicle? Was it the 4Runner? Was it the Tacoma? Was it the Gladiator? None of the above. It was the Ford EcoSport. That car is impressive. So thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do all of that good stuff. Honey, did you have a fun trip?
Yep. Now I want to trade in my 4Runner and get an EcoSport.
I know, it's incredible. It's like the best vehicle ever.
Honestly, if you want to buy a built-out 4Runner, you have an EcoSport. I'll just do an even trade.
Yeah, I think that's a fair trade. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the epic footage of the EcoSport. More camping videos to come up soon. It is camping season and I could not be more excited. Thank you very much and goodbye. Okay, so we finally have an answer for a question that has been asked for ages and ages, and that is, what is the finest off-road vehicle? Is it the Jeep Gladiator? No. Is it the Toyota Tacoma TRD Off-Road? Also no. Is it the Toyota 4Runner TRD Off-Road, lifted 3 inches with better tires and wheels? Not quite. We have determined over the last week that definitively the Ford EcoSport rented is the finest off-road vehicle in the world.